朋友们，我现在在伦敦金融城，带你们拜访一位有30年从业经验的金融 CEO 大佬，听他分享一些交易干货。Let's go.
Hi, Mr. Duncan. It's a great honor to have you here. We know you have a very rich financial career, Morgan Grenfell and LifeLaw and LME. You must have seen countless trading genius. In your opinion, at what specific moments does a novice trader truly become a professional trader?
When I see traders on the floor, you could split individuals relatively quickly from those who you think may succeed and those who you knew would succeed. The basic tenets of an amateur trader, I suppose, they couldn't look at risk in the same way as a professional trader. With a professional trader, they far more systematic, engaged, and you almost felt that there was something else all going on in their mind. So whereas maybe a novice trader looks at just price history, a more experienced trader is looking at the fundamentals behind the actual trade itself. And I think it comes down to risk management for that individual. So never over leverage, always have potential stops or losses and know exactly when to get out of position and when to stay away from position. And that's one of the biggest sort of assets, is actually not trading. And to say I'm not trading probably then pushes you through to more the actual professional trader, where you can stay out of the market.
And here's a problem I'm really curious about. Well, we're in the era of AI and algorithm. Is it still necessary to develop a gut feel? We often say the traders must overcome human nature, but if we completely erasing it, well, we lost our sense of the market. So how should we balance?
It's a really good question, because we see every day now, and more so, all this noise coming from AI. I think when you are going into a sort of trading strategy, you want to, again, have a structured approach. You can use information that's coming online, but you have to use it sort of, I suppose, tacitly. And you don't want to use too much of it, but you still have to have a focus on exactly what you want to do. So quantitative trading is one aspect that makes you trade. And if the algos are right for you, they work for you, but you also need to listen to a little bit of what's happening underneath that. And that sort of creates that sort of area where you are not only trading systematically, but also listening to faint noises of human activity.
We're in an information overloaded era. We have social media and Twitter, and especially the AI spreading fake news. Everyone is a guru and everywhere is insider information. So what is your opinion on beginners? How to correctly use the social media? And how do professional institutions catch the real signals of the market?
I think it boils down to noise, isn't it? Can you trust social media if you are making a trading decision? The answer is no. You need to do your own homework. You need to understand the market. But you also need to ensure that when you're going into that market, you have the right information. I think you can use Twitters and X's and all the rest as sort of additional that may actually sort of answer questions for you as your trading strategy progresses, but I wouldn't rely on it solely.
If you started over today with current experience, but only 10,000 in today's highly automated market, would you use a different strategy? What is the most important skill of beginners to invest in nowadays? Programming or psychological or macro vision? Which one is more important for you?
I'm not a programmer, and certainly from being from the floor, there are different types of individuals that work in different environments. But if I was to use £10,000 now, I would want to build some sort of quantitative trading strategy. Typically, I like moving averages. So I would build out something on a moving average, and that incorporates trends as well. So that sort of maybe leads into the question of silver and gold. If you find a trend, and you are able to leverage those positions, it becomes a very profitable trading strategy. Obviously, if you have a market that is going nowhere, you tend to get taken out tops and bottoms on either side. That would be my sort of approach, quant-orientated, but then still have that little bit possibly of human override with a structured format that allows me to jump in or jump out.